Hi, how's it going there? Happy Wednesday to you. Just making a quick video here, just to make a little video about a chord that I use all the time. And I don't really know the name for it, but just for the sake of this video and also the funny story, it's just called the Lenny chord. And the reason it's called the Lenny chord is it kind of just has this funny name because basically a pal of mine that came to visit recently from France came over. We were having fun, just jamming about, playing some guitar. We were in a guitar shop. Jimmy Egypt's playing this really nice kind of Epiphone. I think it's called a Mini Texan, and it was very nice. Someone had done it up with ivory tuning buttons and all sorts, and we were playing away, just kind of showing each other some stuff on guitar. A very talented friend of mine, and I was playing some stuff, and I play this chord, and he goes, "Oh, the Lenny chord," which made me laugh, because it's just a chord that I use all the time. And whenever someone asks me like, "Oh, what's a chord you like to play?" My guitarist pals, I'm like, "Oh, I love playing this chord." I don't know what it is. I think really it's kind of just like a minor 7 chord that you play like a bar style minor 7, but you kind of suspend it by moving up 1 fret from where your ring finger would be on that chord, and you get this really nice harmonically rich kind of chord that really nicely moves from the major 7 above it. I think that's a major 7, and I don't know the theory behind it, but excuse me, I think it's because you're almost including a bit of that previous chord in there, and it just sounds really nice. And I stumbled upon this by trying to learn a song by ear by a really nice band called Whitney, and they had this song called No Matter Where You Go, or No Matter Where We Go, can't remember the name of it, but brilliant song, excellent band, and their guitarist Max, I don't know how to pronounce his surname, phenomenal guitar lines, really brilliant band live, and just excellent sense of harmony in their music, with the woodwind and stuff. But yeah, anyhow, they had this one bit in the chorus in the song that goes da 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 da, and I was like, oh, that's and I don't know if that's scriptus, what the chord actually is, but when I was playing along with the recording, I was like, oh, that sounds about right. Which is a funny thing, because if you listen to the Whitney recordings, it must be recorded on tape or something, because they always pitch it like slightly off. So if you're tuned in like standard pitch, it's never gonna sound quite right, which is very fun. But yeah, they played that chord, and I've just found myself playing this chord everywhere along the neck. Just so, for example, if you're in the key of E major, battery notification there. If you're in the key of E major, there's your E major chord there, and then you can play that there. So I'll show you what the shape should look like here. So again, just barring across on the 4th fret there of the kind of middle strings. So your A, 4th fret, pinky finger on the 7th fret, barring across, so your index finger should be over the 4th fret on the G, and then the 5th fret on the B, and then if you're in the key of E major, you've also got that really nice 2 E's on either side, and it just sounds great. And you can just move that down whole tones, or you can go up to a major 7 in between. And that's a really cool thing about this as well, is you can kind of like chromatically climb up. Just hop in between those shapes there. So that the Lenny shape, I'm gonna call it there, and then you're moving up to that kind of classic major. I think that's major 7, and then back to the Lenny shape, moving up. And also you can kind of use it in some turnarounds too. So let's say you get your Lenny shape. I like to kind of like go down semitones with it too. To a G. So if you're in like the key of G, for example, you can even get a nice sound there. So yeah, give it a go, try messing around with that. And yeah, that was really just kind of like, I suppose the purpose of this video is showing you that chord, but also imploring anyone who's used to reading tabs and sheet music to try listen to a song and try and play the chords or what you're hearing, and you might end up finding a really cool chord that you end up using everywhere. So yeah, it'd be really cool if someone actually knows the name of the proper name of that chord, and could maybe comment that. That would be very cool. I know a bit of music theory, but I'm not good with the whole chord naming system. And also, yeah, I guess I also wanted to just see what other chords people enjoyed, any kind of weird ones that people love using. I'll show you another fun chord as well. There's 2 chords today, and this was taught to me by a guy called Paul, who is a phenomenal guitarist. They played this Shaka Khan cover, and I used to go see it in this jazz club, and the guy's just insane at guitar. Anyway, he showed me this guitar. I got a guitar lesson off of him once. He showed me this chord, and it's not major or minor, and you can use it pretty much anywhere. And what it is you're using the last 4 strings there, so your D, G, B, and E. And what it is let's say you're placing your index finger. That's going to be where you're setting the chord. So let's say, for example, 7th fret on the D string. We're going to set that chord from there. Then you get your middle finger, or you can bar across, but middle finger on the 7th fret of your G. So 7D, 7G, 8th fret with your ring finger on the B, and 8th fret on the high E there. So it's really nice. If you're used to playing, octaves, you can kind of move about trying to find the key of a song. But the good thing with playing octaves is you have that kind of layered sound, which is really good for textures. If you've got an electric guitar and a bit of delay or chorus, and Jimi Hendrix used to use it all the time, just playing octaves. But with this, it's almost the same kind of idea. It's not major, it's not minor, but as a textural device, it's very cool. So I'd recommend using that as well. So just threw in that one there. This video is already running over way longer than I expected it to, but yeah, just some cool chords there. So I was showing you that one. You can add in the E2 on either side. You can move it about. You can go down semitones with it. Sounds very cool that way. So yeah, Lenny chord there, and showing you that one that Paul showed me just. And that was just more of a fun, kind of jazzy sounding kind of thing. Very funky too. So yeah, hopefully you found this video useful. I would really love to see what chords you love using yourself as well. Ones that sound really cool on the guitar, or any instrument really. The cool thing about the guitar, I suppose, is you can play any chord any number of ways. But yeah, hopefully you found that interesting, and I'm looking forward to people sharing fun chords, maybe even tabbing stuff out for other people to read. But yeah, other than that, keep playing guitar, have fun, and if you've been playing a while, I would highly recommend going back through any books that you might have bought previously that you were like, oh, I'm never going to be able to learn that. Close the page on it. Try having a going back to some old materials with some of your experience and having a go at playing some stuff. That's one thing I've recently been doing is going through my old guitar technique magazines that I bought yonks ago and going, oh, do you know what, actually, I think I can play that now. I think I'm ready to sit down and have a little go at that. But yeah, try that, have fun. And as ever, yeah, just keep on playing some music, try something new. Bye.